Buenas, voy a continuar, como siempre, con Disco Elysium. No sé muy bien ahora exactamente lo que debería hacer, así que puede que en este directo de unas cuantas vueltas y un poco. También es lunes, los lunes son días. Voy a buscar la última trampa de suscriptos solo.
That's one brutal.
If I were a real skull now,
A snazzy, shit-ripped skullmobile like this would make a fine trophy.
yeah, tribal shit.
While I appreciate the interest you take in my brutal motor carriage, I have to stop you.
It's just theoretical work, Copper.
Was it a good idea on the lieutenant's part to get...
I can tell you who we're not. Cop. We're not snitches, flow bears, or skulls.
Which is not to say that the skulls are bitches.
The part of this presentation you want to take home with you, cop man, is we're not part of the...
These skull people are more than an authority. They're deities.
You don't know? What kind of cop are you?
The skulls
The nastiest bunch of psychos.
possessing an infinite
If a skull spots you, he will pull out.
The lieutenant's voice is as...
They usually occupy the burnt-out quarter in Jamrock.
I can't wait to become a skull.
Murder?
Yeah, sure. We'll glad...
Also, he was hanged. He was hanged.
Yeah.
These punks don't know.
Hey, stop right there.
Sure. Oh yeah, Cindy's a right.
Yeah, a true artist of the future.
By the way, if you see Cindy, give her our regard.
Oh, there isn't a hint of hate in them. It's like they're piss and fuck the world. The lieutenant on your left is unusual.
Old man, it doesn't matter. You'll be long gone before his greatness is recognized.
A young woman kneels on a sheet of ice, as if looking for something lost ages ago. She bends.
Yep, oldest.
Yeah, man. It's like...
The Union does their share of policing in Martinez, at least where gangs are concerned. That's why there isn't much organized crime.
Apart from the unions that...
Don't you worry about that.
Yeah, we are. We're not franchise skulls. Well, because we can be just as psycho and vicious.
Ah, you'll see for sure.
You don't feel very scared.
But I don't. In fact, I dislike them so much I'm willing.
Hey,
Yeah, didn't you cops, like, have some questions about... Mm-hmm. What about them? Well, first off, it's a statement and not necessarily something that characterizes me as a person, even though the statement has character. And I do like piss. The word piss epitomizes the struggle taking place in the world. Things being defined. Also, you've got to... What I mean by this?
like I said before, many men keep searching for the one, for so-called true love, which to catch a fish you'll need to hurl. You get more fish in a shorter time. And for time is of the essence, because when one fucks everything,
Is it a coincidence that here we have two badass jackets and two badass cops?
Yes? Leather jackets adorned with immature writing? The ideology they convey helps the boys justify poor choices in life and fashion. I'm not a fan. What are you implying? I'm not sure I understand you, detective. Neither. Fine, if only to end this discussion. Theoretically, if I were a juvenile delinquent, if I were to already be done, that seems about right. Especially
So are we done here? Or you don't need us around for your secret whisper party, do you?
These guys aren't scary.
Why?
And what kind of business?
The lieutenant notices your agitation and opens.
Okay, we get it. You look like total shit. We look flashy as hell. What about it? It's shit.
Fine. Fuck it. Here. Take it then. I can't handle this sad shit.
It's true. He simply can't. Wow.
Fuck that. You're not getting mine. My dad.
No, he won't.
The lieutenant is lightly amused by the situation.
I'm absolutely okay with not having one. I already am expressing my individuality, if you say.
Look at this cute shit.
Fuck. I'm sorry, man. I just don't like confrontations, that's all.
Rust peels off the yet someone used
In this yard, someone thought they could have a summer house in a black block. Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but yes, for you to scavenge like a post-apocalyptic.
It's not meant.
We should move.
This is it. The scene of the party. The fire pit. Cigarette, not as such. last of the traps. The reeds by the later it gets, the trap feels light. No locust. No phasmid either, but still. Your voice echoes.
Well, the bait worked on something. This doesn't mean it was a reed monster.
The netting is a little untidy, messier than the others, like someone or something.
Okay, but after that we get back to our own assignments. There is...
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Hold on, office. I've got Central Jamrock Public Library on the line, and
Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library here.
He sounds worried, yet ready to assist.
Billy Misión, you said. Give me a
On Moreau Drive in Central Jamrock, in a darkened hall, lit by orange desk lamps, far away from the noise out.
Yes, hello, are you still there? I found Billy Mision's home address, is that alright? No phone number, unfortunately. Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B, apartment number 20. It's in Martinez, I believe. Cape Side.
That's where the smoker on the balcony lives, isn't it?
It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day. Marie? Marie? Do you remember?
Maurice, what? A woman yells.
Yes, it was my colleague Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book. He also asked for this new sci-fi release, Lowe's Radio City 87, but we don't have it yet. Marie knows Billy. She's been working here longer than me.
And then goes for a little drink later.
Sorry, no. Marie only knows him by sight. Marie! She said it was an older man, and that she's pretty sure he'd had a... 1 second. Sorry. Marie wasn't really paying any attention. Happy we could help. Goodbye.
anything else you need from me? Of course. What is the number, officer? Officer? 57.
In the cabin, you see a set.
It's great to see you again, officer. It's great to see you again, officer.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. Here, I want to give you a small token of my gratitude. It's a tie. Meskin orange.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand. It's in the shape of an avian skull. He tries to play it cool.
Good. Okay. Completely empty?
No locusts?
That's not ideal, but I definitely left that one stopped.
Right from the campsite?
Of course, more clever.
You're dealing with a subject near and dear to...
Yes, the Phantasmadeia picked off the locust and escaped.
Another trip to the reeds.
Of course. Actually, no. Excuse me for getting emotional.
Heartfelt great.
Thank you, it's an honor.
Helping cryptozoologists isn't really a priority for our organization, is it? The lieutenant must consider the way the empty trap was disturbed. You should ask the
A little hooligan.
Oh, my dear Morel.
Delinquents.
Oh, you've been such a dear to us. Please.
Well, I see you've...
This is a slippery one. He hasn't been...
Really, Gary?
Lena, I'm sorry. Morel.
No.
The first man to break formation.
Always a pleasure. I mean, officers.
That shirt looks very uncomfortable on him. Look at the buttons. Yes, like a piece of...
I knew you'd figure it out, officer. I was ashamed of what I did.
This shame.
Gary.
I took the hangman's...
God damn it, Gary.
I know.
Shame on you. Gary didn't mean to interfere with
He's a loyal friend. He sighs again, hangs his head, and unbuttons his shirt fully. A cuirass, but so light to hold.
Everyone was picking those pieces off him, and I was watching them. So I went there to take out the trash and started cleaning up. All those rags on the ground, him swinging up there, and I had a lapse of only the cuirass was left. So I stripped it off him. It was early in the morning. No one saw me.
It's okay. It was a loose end, and you had...
I'm so fucking sorry I called you Yellow Man.
It's difficult to say what the lieutenant...
Because I was weak. I should...
He's a scaredy cat.
I always thought it was the Union, but I sure as hell won't go around... Yes, absolutely. I will never...
No. Oh my god, I told you that shit is... Shut up, Sid. Now they're gonna take...
She sounds like she's about to cry, out of disappointment.
Deny everything, Kuno. Kuno's not gonna say anything without...
There's definitely something going on here. Remember his pig's head shack? You should check it out.
The fuck do you want? Good call. Kuno doesn't...
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Bueno, voy a volver a intentar lo del congelador, que ayer fracasé muy fuerte con eso.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand crank ice cream chip. Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear water. It's all gone now. You'll never become it. What better to assuage the creeping sense of failure than some frozen cat? Ice groans and howls under the strict darkness lies it. Disappointment washes over you as you stare into the almost empty ice. You gently lift the cube.
We should take it back to Miss Luke and killed as soon as possible.
Yes, but weathered brown door. Something smells good. The lieutenant motions. This is the door. You already know it's the...
You're right.
You hear light footsteps passing by.
We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, now, delivering a death notification is dead. Just don't say that.
Good advice. The lieutenant motions. And someone turns down the radio. He gives you a short encouragement. Tidy enough. There's fear in her
it's you from the book stand. I don't think I introduced myself properly.
The lieutenant has taken off. He must feel vulnerable without his glasses.
Is this about Victor, my husband? Is he in No, this is something much worse. Is he in a hospital? How bad is it?
I don't want to. I don't want to do this.
Say what?
Officer,
Too late. You ruined it.
Excuse me? What? What did you say?
She's in pain. She's...
we are very sorry to inform you, but your husband, Victor Méjean, was found dead this morning on the Martinez.
Oh. Oh. But he was just...
He was just here.
I understand that this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner...
What happened to him? Tell me. And you just... How long had he been there?
She doesn't reply. Her eyes... You hear the clock ticking in the children's room.
Is there anyone we could call for you?
No, no. I just need to tell my girl.
It burns like...
God. Should I call them? Should I tell them to come home? All right. I'll just tell me. What do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him? And who...
He was taken to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange... Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
No. I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still a bit...
Again, if there's anything we could do for you...
She just nods. These are her last reserve.
I'll take it from here. Thank you.
We should step outside and talk. So,
He's avoiding your gaze. This is...
It's all right. Don't worry. I'll call the station when we're finished with the day and let them know the name of the deceased. That's it. There's not much we can do.
They have to.
And, officer, I've seen worse. This wasn't the worst I've seen.
I really have.
Vale, voy a llevarle a la muchacha de la iglesia el filamento y así tengo que terminar la misión de que la muchacha me pueda recoger de la iglesia.
Yes, what is it? Yes? Thanks. Looks like now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
Wait, no. That's dangerous.
I have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the watch.
The paper starts filling out with ink. So SOONA doesn't reply. Her hat.
Here. I found it. Hold on. Shh. Just give me a second. I'm almost
I've never witnessed a programmer work before.
done. I've got it. I found the coordinates.
She's beaming. Great job.
Thank you. There. In the swallow. Think you can help me again? I need you to go move those water bolts for me. I just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bolt 2 centimeters to the left, and the fourth bolt 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick. Thanks.
The mother of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex wax painting on a single pane of... It's awfully silent again. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls. Each it moves like some water spout. The lead programmer sends you time to run back, or maybe walk.
Yes, what is it? Great. Everything should be aligned now.
This know-it-all is hesitating.
Yeah, let's do it. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute. If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound is. I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist? What if silence is only what surrounds it? But maybe I'm just tired. Yeah.
The lieutenant, and then nothing happens. As SOONA log, you can hear some small animal cross the... She doesn't answer.
Damn it. Yeah. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
Despite her fear, she was...
No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard but this is just another failure. Side, you can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything.
Silence is silence. You're sure there's more to it? Everything disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little... And then the pressure changes. It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
A better sound system? Alright, but where would we get...
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates.
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
No. What they really should do is shut... You mean the speed freaks? Of course. The speed... I guess I could live through a week or two.
Brilliant negotiating then.
Sure. Let me know how it goes. Thanks, officer.
So you talked to my associates, right? Great. Let us know if there's... Come on, I can tell. What is it? Oh. Wow. Social justice really matters that much to you? Yeah, man. They're pretty bad.
3.6 billion, not counting those in sale.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Perhaps.
Okay. Why'd you think that? There you have it then, chick trouble. Really? Wow, man. That's some How come you don't remember, though? Is it like some... Man, when I get hurt, I just want to think... Yeah. Or it might just be some psych bullshit, you know? You know, the psych thing they've got going on there. Rich people like it. People in Königstein, and mostly... You're welcome.
Yes, but it itches really.
My associates? Sorry. I just don't tell people. Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but... My associates? Of course I do. Me? I'm a silver bird. Don't know what makes you think it'll...
Hi again. So, how are things going? Yes? What's the deal? We are grateful, Hotman. You're a true ally and are auguring. That's fine. We can manage. We appreciate it. It's going to take us a bit to move us... Yeah, it's ecstatic vibrations. Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club.
I wouldn't.
An underground place with no name.
We're not going with anything the Crabman would say.
Why not?
I don't care. I don't...
The name. Everything I managed to come up...
Andre's overthinking it.
Yes. You should... Lloyd's right. You've helped us.
How about something simple?
Too modern. And too ironic. We don't want ironic. Yakukata! Yakukata!
Yeko Qatar, the zone of ecological catastrophe. That's too morbid, eh?
Hardcore! Hardcore! No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be the amnesia.
Like the... I can't...
Amnesia! It's not amnesia, guys.
I don't.
Good. We have too many opinions anyway.
You have? Well, what's the name?
Like that DeLorean word for the world.
But Disco Elysium, isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it?
The past is the future! No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and bright.
And short.
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion to celebrate. You should go with the flow. Join in on it.
I'm dancing! Yes, my man!
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can audio waves thump against your ribcage? The speaker setup makes everything sound much better. But there's a noticeable...
He's a quiet man. Mostly communicates through music. You know, a host. Well... He's just, yeah, sometimes.
The man smiles mysteriously. I get it. He's a puzzle.
It's to express...
Is that a bald spot?
Or because I'm balding, yes. I want to show my hair, not 20. Of course it is. Otherwise, maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway...
tentador hacer esto solo por las risas, ¿no?
You close your eyes and dream of the shapes your body should form.
But just imagine the moves you could pull.
Puts a grin on your face just to think about it. Even a salvation.
Goodbye, officer.
Yes.
Yes, what is it?
What? I can't hear you. The music.
She shrugs and turns.
What? I can't hear. Oh, the project. There's that guy. I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that he doesn't listen to me. He only ever spanks. Let me know how it goes.
The young man.
This is hardcore. It's hardcore. Skibbity, skibbity.
Hot training did not prepare.
Back to the heavyweight. Hardcore, hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Here comes the. Big club, true. Hardcore. Hardcore to the internally coherent. Encore. All right. Yeah.
He furrows his.
Hardcore. Is it though? But is it? I mean,
Feels like he should reply with the very pinnacle of idiocy.
I am the mic enforcer. Big club, true. Hardcore. Hardcore to the internally coherent. Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Echo Qatar, the place to be. Echo Qatar. Big clubs, true. Hardcore. Hardcore to the internally coherent. Encore. All right. You gotta get the people going. I'm the party boy. It's my job. 2 on a track. What? Big cloud. True. Hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent. Encore. All right. Yeah.
He furrows his.
Hardcore. The question is, what is the question? But there was no. Big cloud.
Va a ser difícil hablar con este hombre del cable auxiliar.
True. Hard. Full. Core. Hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent. Encore. All right.
He furrows his.
Hardcore. Is it though? One mind, one spirit. There's no other word. Big cloud, true. Hardcore. Hardcore to the internally coherent. Encore. Gotta get the people going. Yeah. Request. I got. Big clouds, true. Full car. Hardcore. Hardcore to the internally coherent. Encore.
He furrows his brow.
Hardcore. Is it though? But is it? I mean, really? No, but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
The skin on your back is crawling. There is a hawthorn tree. Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He is.
To the mega! Yeah! Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah.
Oh no. We're going to be in this church.
Don't worry, I have an adapter for it. Hang on. This is a 4.5. We're all.
Whoa, thank God.
Great. Some.
Everybody!
Everybody! Everybody! Don't panic! The Arlo will be back! But we're doing something else! Yeah! Back on the first page of... There's nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love with it. Sometimes isn't something holding it back? It's like it's...
I think it's super hardcore. We can all hear it's not hyper hardcore. If it...
Yeah! No nation! But chance!
Don't be a lunatic. Of course he is. Mania just yells random things.
Yeah! Reversion imperative!
Unless you were thinking, Reverend, that's fucked up, man. Lying like that. And he's not a communist. It's just something he likes to yell. He picked it up from a tape jockey at the palace.
Yeah! You're the rebel, yeah! I could be a communist!
If you please don't turn him in. Oh yeah! Turn him into a communist, come on!
Aye! Communism rules the nation! Here comes...
You could swear you feel the bright future of the working classes, reflected of...
Dark, hardcore...
Basically, yes it is.
Lungs are for love! When Dolores Day was anointed innocence, her lungs started glow... I think so. Rhymes that keep their seat all right.
Yes, what is it? Okay, but think you can ask him to...
Maximum! Maximum is the...
I know it is, but could you please turn...
Pump it to the brick!
Bluestein? Okay.
See? He pumps it to the hard master. It's hopeless. Of course it is.
Yeah!
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project. I'm going to unmute the...
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air. Wait.
Born ready. Ready.
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
The lieutenant nods stoically. Suddenly, your palms are sweaty. There's tightness in your chest.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You disengaged.
No wind outside, no waves, no floor. The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move. In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. Slowly, it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate.
haya quedado esto bugueado, ¿no? Sería gracioso. efectivamente. Parece que se ha quedado bugueado. Pues un gran final, ¿no? Para hoy. Pues con este bug con el juego bloqueado me voy a ir hoy por hoy. Vaya una pena, porque pretendía seguir un rato más. Vaya, vaya. No puedo hacer nada. Pues bueno. Hasta luego.